Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Buffalo versus Ohio college football matchup on Tuesday, November 7th, 2023. Here on YouTube, I do tons of free pick videos, so be sure to subscribe to our channel. We do free picks every day at sportschatplace.com, pickdawgz.com, right here on YouTube, as well as across social media and our live shows. And when you give out that many free picks, you're bound to like some games more than others. And to find out which games those are, as well as to get best bets from the world's best handicappers, head on over to our website, pickdawgz.com, click on the Premium Picks tab. While you're there, use the discount code PICK. You'll get 15% off all of your purchases of $19 or more. We also now have the Pick Dawgz Dime Club and sharp trading plays. These aren't meant for everyone. These are meant for people who make big bets. I make big bets. I know a lot of you guys do as well. So call or text the number. These are not available on the website. The only way to get sharp trading plays and the Dime Club is to call or text. But let's get to this one. Buffalo taking on Ohio, and you look at this game at the surface and you say Ohio is 6-3 and pretty decent, 2-2 straight up and against the number on the road this season. Buffalo 3-6, just 1-3 straight up and against the number at home this season. And you say, well, this is a pretty easy one, just look at it and you take Ohio and take it to the bank. Well, funny thing happened on the way to the cash, to cashing our tickets. It's Maction on a Tuesday night in November, and we know all that stuff kind of goes out the window in these games, and teams, they just play a little bit differently when it comes to the Maction games. And last week, it was Ohio getting bounced by Miami of Ohio, 7.5-point home favorites, losing by 2 touchdowns in that thing. Welcome to Maction. And then meanwhile, they have now lost 2 of their last 3 games, losing to Northern Illinois, but beating Western Michigan as 16.5-point favorites, but only winning by 3. So this Ohio team is pretty decent. I mean, they beat Iowa State earlier in the season. They beat a decent Florida Atlantic team. They lost against San Diego State in a game that they were a very, very public dog. I mean, I don't know how many of you remember back to that point, but all I heard, I didn't touch that game, but I heard a lot of people were on Ohio in that one, and the line actually moved like crazy all the way to 2.5. They lost by a touchdown in that game. Meanwhile, when we look at Buffalo, this is a team that, played Wisconsin pretty tough in Madison back at the beginning of the season, but at this point, they've now lost 2 of their last 3 games, losing to Bowling Green as a 3-point favorite, and then getting beaten up by Toledo on Halloween night as a 14.5-point dog. It wasn't enough to cover the spread against the Rockets. But the thing is that this Buffalo team, really not nearly as bad as it all looks on paper. I understand that Ohio is clearly the better team in this thing. They can run the football somewhat effectively, and Buffalo, they're not really going to stop anyone running, but they can stop the pass. Meanwhile, offensively, Buffalo, they can't do much at all effectively, while Ohio, the reason why people love them so much is they play really, really solid defense. I think this game might be a little better than people think. Under normal circumstances, if this is like a Saturday afternoon in September, Ohio, right? Easy. But it's Maction. I'm going to take the home team and the points, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks today, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. Our betting tools are 100% free, and the way they work, they show you just how often all the bets on the board today actually hit. Then they show you today's odds, and from there, you can assess the risk-reward, putting yourself on the bets that come in the most and pay the most. That's how you make money betting on sports.